Hello, welcome to ICDT Unscripted, the podcast that takes you behind the scenes of building dreams here at ICDT. My name is Ryan. I'm one of the teaching artists here, and today I am joined by Noah and Baker. Hello, how's it going?
Hello, it's going very well.
Great, excellent.
Yes.
Happy Sunday. We're here on a weekend.
Happy Sunday.
All right, tell us a little bit about yourselves. How long you guys have been here at ICDT? Give us the bio.
Do you want to answer first?
I've been here for about 3 years.
Okay.
I joined tail end of 8th grade.
Nice.
And I've just kind of been here since. I haven't really stopped. So
That's great. No, that's kind of what we want to have happen. It's like, oh, you like it? Great. Keep coming back.
Yeah.
For sure.
I joined my start of 8th grade. So that was, 2021? 2022.
Oh, okay.
2021 is when I started. And I'm now a senior in high school.
Dang.
And I've been here since.
All right.
Yeah.
And the college is happening.
No,
I'm so sorry.
It's coming up.
Here's the thing.
It's
It's
coming
like a
up.
very exciting time, and
Yeah.
also
Right.
you're currently in the worst part of it.
It is awful.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just the worst.
Yeah.
I had to do it twice. And I do not envy you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with just a little bit of a warm up, get us
Okay.
in the habit of conversing.
Okay.
So there's the big roles, right? 3 big roles for men in musical theater.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jean Valjean in Les Mis. You have Roger in Rent,
Mm.
and then you have the Phantom in Phantom of the Opera.
Right.
Not to immediately throw you into a pop quiz, but
Right.
if you could rank them in order of yes, I want to play this role absolutely, to nah, I could do without that one.
Right.
What are your rankings?
I
What do
would.
you think they'll
I am going to be honest, and I'm going to admit something here.
Oh,
I don't know Rent.
I've never seen Rent.
Yeah.
that's amazing.
So I would put Roger
Roger
3.
That's the kind of honesty we're looking for.
Okay. Yeah, Roger 3.
Phantom.
2. I was just gonna say Phantom too.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Jean Valjean is
John is awesome.
Epic.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the best story.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so funny. We were just Googling stuff in the office the other day because we were trying to think of how many mayor characters there are in musical theater, right? There's Mayor Shan,
Shan,
the Whoville mayors.
Yeah.
Did you know that canonically Jean Valjean becomes mayor? This is what the internet says.
Like in the book or in the musical?
So
it's
when he's
established?
running the factory,
Yeah.
he is the mayor of that little town before they all find out. I know.
Oh.
Really?
I know. I had the same.
What?
So actually, we're gonna double check with our fact checkers who don't
Okay.
exist.
Yeah.
'Cause he has a job when he gets out of prison.
Well,
Yeah,
right, but
because he's able to build this
Yeah,
whole other
but
life for
that-
himself.
I don't.
I'll double
weird.
check.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is why the Google
All
AI
right.
overviews are
But
ruining.
yeah, I would say.
they're ruining the world.
I mean, I wish I knew Rent,
Yeah,
but
it's
It's
Roger.
funny because
yeah.
I'm auditioning for Footloose with a song from Rent, and I'm
Really?
being so fake because I have no idea.
what's the song?
It's I forgot. What it's
No, you're good. You're good. I was every pop quiz I can throw at you possibly is happening right now.
Yeah.
That's so funny because Rent for so long was the musical. When I was in high school, that was the
Right.
one that
Okay.
everyone wanted to do, everyone wanted to be
Right.
in, and now
Oh my god, I
it's
was
happening.
totally thinking of Waitress. Oh no. I thought we were talking about Waitress.
So do
I'm
you
sorry.
know?
Do you know what?
No, I don't know. Rent.
No, that's great.
I don't know both of them. Yeah.
No, that's cool. Well, hey, homework, right? How exciting is that?
Great.
That's so funny. So, okay, I'm happy with Rent kind of going by the wayside a little bit. It's not that it's a bad show; it's a great show. It just is a lot for audiences to buy into. It was the last musical that I did, and it's one of those shows where the audience is either really into it because they remember loving it so hard, or they're everyone's complaining this whole musical. It's just a bunch of complaints, and that's
Right.
kind of it. So, in this vein, if you could pick some roles to add to that list for Broadway men, what are the roles in musical theater now that excite you or you think are sort of in that big 3 category?
I would say Jack Kelly.
Yeah.
That's a really in the current day. That's a really
That's
It's
a big deal.
That's the guy role kind of
Yeah.
for present day theater.
Yeah, I mean I
Kind of
feel
for
we
high
all-
school theater, it's Jack Kelly. I would love to play Elder Price. From Book of Men.
That is a good one.
That'd be
Price is
awesome.
great.
Actually, because these are all both of these are roles that
Yeah.
really have permeated
Yes,
the mainstream.
yes,
Even
right.
people who don't know theater,
Right.
they know Book of
They-
Mormon.
and
They,
know
definitely know Newsies.
Right.
I'd
for
also
sure.
probably add Jay Gatsby.
Oh. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah,
like-
yeah.
that's kind of like I've just been seeing a lot of people like
Mm-hmm.
talking about like, oh, like they're holding an audition. Like, should I
Yeah.
audition? And they're like
Uh-huh.
belting his songs and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's like hard to
Right.
sing, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like a baritone, so my time
Yeah.
in musical theater has like
Yeah.
ended officially.
Right.
I'm gonna be the narrator in Into the Woods for the rest of
Us
my life,
too.
and like that's
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, Jeremy Jordan,
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy Jordan Gatsby. Jeremy Jordan has not done
No.
Norm yet.
No. Elder Price was Andrew Rannell.
Andrew Rannells
Yeah.
first, but I was like, I'm trying to go through like the touring casts in my brain and think like,
I don't think he's
did
done.
anybody ever do it? That was did anybody? Did Jeremy Jordan? If Jeremy Jordan was in your production of Book of Mormon, please contact us.
I think once, because Hamilton's gonna be up for high schools to do, and I think
Yeah.
once that happens, I think either Aaron Burr or like
Yeah,
Washington
Burr.
or Hamilton is gonna become one of those roles.
Oh yeah,
That everyone wants to do.
The Jimmy Awards are going to be crazy the year
It's
that Hamilton
yes,
comes
like
out.
with One Last Time, the Washington song that's gonna, and Wait for It.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing,
Definitely.
and like full disclosure, you admitted something embarrassing, so I'll do it too. I've not seen Hamilton.
Whoa.
I've listened to it. I
Yeah.
wrote the summer camp for it last year. But I've never like sat down to watch the full thing because every
Oh.
time I was supposed to see it live,
Yeah.
I ended up like something happened ticket wise, and I was like,
Right.
oh well, we'll go see something else that night, and then it just kind of
Oh.
kept falling through.
Yeah.
So one day I'll be cool like you
Yeah.
guys. And I will watch because it's fully like on streaming.
Yeah.
Like I just have
Yeah.
to
It's
have
very
like
Yeah,
2
yeah.
hours. It's one of the most accessible shows on the
It's
planet.
yeah.
Okay, great. We'll just make fun of me some more.
Yeah.
This is fun. So kind of like moving into the full interview part. What was it that kind of brought you to theater in the first place? Like for instance, I was loud and my parents signed me up, and that's what happened to me. So like that's a pretty straightforward way in. But was it something that you were like kind of interested in and then jumped into, or is it something that sort of happened to you all at once?
So I did sports for the longest time. I
Yeah.
did swim team. I did swim team for like, I don't know, 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know what theater was, but my older brother did theater, and I guess I was like, I just went and saw one of his shows one time, and I was like, whoa,
Oh, nice.
that looked pretty fun. So I signed up for it.
Nice. Do you know what the show was? Do you remember?
Yeah, I do remember what the show was. So it was this old theater company that did not get the rights to shows. So
Yeah.
they would do spoofs on already existing shows. So it was a Harry Potter, but it was called Perry Hotter. The show was called the show was called Perry Hotter and the Faucet of Cheese.
I'm really into this.
Yeah.
This is like my favorite thing.
Yeah. So that was the show that I
made you
saw
join
that
theater.
introduced me to theater. And then I did a lot of productions. I did Les Miserables. It was Les Mis but with mice.
Jean Valjean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
one of the 3 blind mice. I did Star Wars The Umpire Strikes Back. Umpire is in like baseball.
Yeah.
So I was a baseball Star Wars. There was Green Eggs in Hamilton.
Yeah.
And Dr. Seuss Hamilton. There was a lot more, but those were the heavy hitters that I
That's
did
incredible.
in that company.
That's a wild
Yeah.
list of titles.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much you guys know about me, but like parody is like my thing. Like I love parodies. That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
was touring around with was a
Oh,
parody
cool,
of a
cool.
different show. Called The Golden Girls, which I don't think is in your generation, and that's
I know Golden
okay.
Girls.
Your
Yeah,
parents
yeah,
have
yeah.
probably
Yeah.
watched it and talked about it.
Yeah.
And it's also just like the it thing to kind of be right now on Broadway.
Right.
Titanic parody.
Right.
There was a Parent Trap parody that just came out.
Oh, cool.
There's a Grease parody that's happening. Silly, goofy things. It's like the
Yeah,
thing to do
right,
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 now.
right.
How about you, way into theater?
Well, I was not interested in like at all to join theater.
Yeah.
I was about to either play rugby or join theater. It was kind of like my mom was like, "You got to do something," because like I quit baseball because I played baseball like all of my life leading up to this point, and I was like sure like because I wanted to be a director. I wanted to be like a film director, and I was like I might as well like do some acting because I can't really do that right now. So my mom found ICDT and was like, "Hey, like you can like audition to be in a show. They're doing Music Man right now." I was like, "Okay, cool." And she's like, "Yeah, like you'll have to like sing some songs for them." I'm like, "Whoa, no." So I didn't do Music Man, which I'm kind of sad I didn't because from what I've heard, that was just like a legendary show. And then I finally built up enough courage to go and audition for Damn Yankees. That was 8th grade. And that was my first time I did anything like theater related, and I don't know, I had just had like such a like connection with everyone like really quickly, and it was like kind of crazy, and I was like, I just kind of have to like keep doing this.
Yeah,
So,
that's funny. Music Man was one of my first musicals
Oh, yeah.
ever. Also, I was Mir Shin. What a time! But it's so interesting. Like you talk about like that it was like the people that kind of kept you around, and I think about this a lot because I was also like a huge sports guy, like football, baseball, basketball, tall, swim. You have like you can swim.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
But like, it's interesting that like so often in like these team settings, it's like we have to like be together so we can beat this other thing, or we can like it's immediately competitive, and then
Yeah.
to move into theater where it's like no, actually we have to just work together so we can make something fun for somebody. It does make it like a little bit easier to bond with the folks around you in a non-competitive way, I think. But
Right.
I'm just a guy, you know. I don't know too many things. So what was it that made you then like keep going with theater, would you say? Like, right, you did the show, we loved the people, and it was just like, I got to be back in this room? Or was there like a title you heard down the line where you're like, that's a show that I want?
That's a good question. I mean, I didn't. I played the. So I'm gonna circle back. Like I played the sports that I did because I thought I had to, and I was like, oh, this is just what I'm doing. But then once I did my first show, I was like, no, I like doing this. Like this is something I like doing. I don't feel like I have to do it. I want to do it. So I guess I kept going because I wanted to. Like it just was something that I didn't want to stop doing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No,
So,
it totally
yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah.
I love a simple answer. That's
Yeah.
like, that's incredible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very similar. Like I'm built like a lineman because I was
Yeah,
a lineman,
right.
and I was like, I don't like hitting people.
Yeah.
This isn't as much fun for
Right.
me. I'm gonna keep doing
Right.
Shakespeare and
Yeah.
musical theater and all the other good stuff.
yeah, that's kind of like the same for me though, because both of my siblings play baseball. My sister is in college for softball, and my brother's playing baseball at Menlo. So they're like, they've been playing and are still playing, and I felt like I was like following, and I was like, yeah, like this is cool, like I'm doing this with them, but I wasn't always like super excited to be there. But then like, yeah, this was like the first thing where I was like, oh, this is like great. And I was like, and I just feel like it's not really an adrenaline thing, but it's like when you like step out onto stage and it's like everyone's watching you, it's like, oh shoot. And it's kind of like fun because you have to like perform for them. And it's like, that's just something that I'm like really that I like to do.
Yeah, there's definitely like a mode that you switch into on
Yeah.
stage, and it's like not quite autopilot because you do
Yeah.
have to be ready for literally anything to
Right.
happen. It's like, but you're also like aware that
Right.
you are doing a thing that is not you. It's a
Yeah,
super
yeah,
weird
yeah, yeah, yeah,
sensation.
yeah.
Where it's like
it's definitely
kind of
like
piloting a
like a
ghost.
switch, because I'll be like super scared to go on, and then once I go on, I'm just like doing
Yeah.
what I'm supposed to do. And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I love it when it falls into muscle memory. So
Yeah.
like, actually, I have been rehearsing these lines
Yeah.
for 3 months.
Yeah.
So my
Yeah.
mouth already knows all these lines. I'll
Yeah.
be okay.
Yeah.
What are some of the favorite shows that you guys have been able to work on in your illustrious careers? I mean, it's interesting to hear you guys talk about like golden age musicals too, because that's not something typically a lot of people are
Right.
like, oh my God, Music Man, what a bop.
Right.
Like that's not typically
Yeah.
what happens.
yeah. My favorite show I've ever done was Music Man.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved doing Music Man. That was my third show here at I Can Do That, and it was awesome. My favorite role I've ever had was I played Leaf Coney Bear in,
Oh!
in Spelling Bee.
Yes.
Spelling
I
Bee
knew we
was
were the
awesome.
same person. I played
Yeah.
with Coney Bear 3
You played
times.
Leaf?
Well,
Oh!
3 times.
Yes.
It's like maybe one of my favorite shows ever.
I love
went and I
Spelling
saw
Bee.
their production
SRV
like 4
SRV
times.
did spell. That's when I did it this year, and it was so much fun.
It's a great show.
It is. Oh, it's so much fun. Yeah.
Yeah. My goal now is to like age into the vice principal.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I've reached the point where I'm like,
Yeah.
I go in, I'm clearly no
Pants
longer
would be
a child.
so fun. Yeah.
I want to play. Yeah, I want to sit there and make fun of people on stage
Yeah,
for 90
yeah,
minutes. That's
yeah.
a dream.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Keep going.
No, yeah, my favorite show I've done was Music Man, but my favorite character I've had was Leaf. Yeah.
Leaf is a good time.
Yeah.
What a good time. How
I
about
think
you?
my favorite show that I've been a part of is probably Chicago. Probably just I love that entire show. Just the music is great. I didn't have a huge role, but like I think just doing the show was just super fun. But I think like my favorite performance in the show is probably like Lock, Stock, and You're in Town.
Yeah.
That show is
These are
just
great
like,
hits.
That's a
because
really-
everyone is like
that was
dead serious the whole time. It's like we're talking about the most ridiculous things, but it's like we're super serious. Like, it's
Yeah.
just super funny.
I talk about this a lot with people that like some of the best projects to work on are high stakes stupid, where it's like, yes, everybody in here, it's life or death to them, but
Yeah.
truly we're arguing over like a glue stick or something.
Yeah.
Like that's my favorite kind of thing in the world to do.
That's how Drowsy feels. Drowsy Chaperone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drowsy's really fun, actually. I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What is something that you wish like people knew about doing theater that you didn't kind of realize until you were in it? Right? Like I know for me, one of the things that I am kind of always blown away by is that there really is room for literally everybody on stage.
Mhm.
Like it's not difficult to find your way into
Yeah.
theater if you stick around with it long enough.
Yeah.
It takes like the time varies
Yeah.
from person to person, but I'm always shocked that like everybody who's in the room typically tends to be the right person for that
Yeah.
show, and that's super cool.
Yeah.
Other things.
Tech Week. When I first did shows, I had no idea what Tech Week
Oh, my
was.
goodness.
And Tech Week hit me like a bus my first time ever doing a show. Because I mean, I was just like, oh yeah, you just rehearse for a little bit and then you just go on stage and do it. No. You like, I mean, being there for like hours on end is crazy. But real answer, probably there's always room for improvement. Even though if you think you're like so good, you're like, oh, I'm like a actor first, I'm dancer first. No, you could still get better. Like,
Yeah,
always.
100%.
Yeah.
And I feel like the best people, like the people that we see consistently getting work and stuff, are people who scream that from the top of their lungs.
Right.
Think about like Daniel Radcliffe just opened
Yeah.
up his
Yeah.
solo, the Everybody
Yeah, I
Thing
saw
show.
that, yeah.
And like he's another one where like every single time he steps out on stage,
Mhm.
he's gotten 10 times better than
Right.
than the time beforehand.
Exactly.
And it's crazy
Yeah.
to watch because he's
Yeah.
always good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think adding on to that, it's like just like developing new skills and stuff, like things that I didn't know that I'd be doing, because I can roller skate now, and I can,
Oh, sure.
I can tap dance now, and I'm learning how to like actually dance, which is cool. I didn't think that I'd be doing that, but it's awesome. But I think just like spending like a crazy amount of time with people, like working on something together, is just like super, just like special, because it's like 10:30 at night, you have school the next morning, and you're walking out of the theater and you're just like, oh my god, I'm so tired. But it's like fun, because
Yeah.
you're putting on this big thing.
Yeah, you're tired from something that you want to be tired from.
Yeah.
As opposed to like,
Yeah,
I'm exhausted.
it
and I just
doesn't
wasted
feel
6 hours.
like
Yeah.
like hard work. It is hard, but it's not like,
It's not a chore.
no, it's
Mhm.
not, because you're putting a lot of work into something that you want to do, and it's like, it just makes it a lot more fun.
Yeah, and it's so cool when like you get a room. I mean, I don't know how many people are in Drowsy, because there's a lot
40,
50,
50, 49. I don't know.
somewhere around there. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, the
Well,
juniors are
50.
kind of in the same boat. We're at like
Yeah.
50 and 50 each cast.
Yeah.
But it's cool when it's like 50 people in a room can suddenly all agree on one singular
Yeah,
goal.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Right,
I can't
that's
name
really
another
cool.
job where
Yeah.
that happens.
Right.
I can name a lot of jobs where it tries to happen, but it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
What would you say is like your favorite part of doing a show? Right? Like we know tech is hard.
Mhm.
Tech will always be hard.
Right.
It never gets easier. I've been
Right.
through many a tech
Yeah.
week.
I think probably like the end product, like finally performing
Mhm.
it for everyone, and like showing everyone like, this is what I've been doing.
Mhm.
This is why you haven't seen me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's fully accurate.
Yeah.
Let me reappear and also give you something that
Right.
shows you like where I've been.
I want to say rehearsal. Like the like I think it's so fun spending time to like develop a character,
Mm-hmm.
to learn the lines, and then I think that's what my favorite part is. It's like figuring out what you want to do and how you want to do it.
Yeah. That's pretty. I was just talking about this with the juniors, where like my least favorite part is always like the first skeleton part, where you're like, you have to move here, this
Mhm.
has to go there,
Right.
and then that 1 week in rehearsal where suddenly everything just like clicks on.
Yeah.
That's the coolest, especially as a
Yeah.
director, because
Right.
I'm like, oh, thank God what I said worked.
Yeah.
Because that's really I don't know
Right.
how much you guys have met or like talked to directors like through their process,
Mhm.
but there is truly like a 3 week limit of
Right.
I don't think I've made any choices that work. We're gonna find out in the moment,
Right.
and then suddenly one day you're like, oh, thank God, everybody
Mm-hmm.
does know what they're doing, and,
Yeah.
and this show is
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
happen, and that's nice. So right now you all are working on Drowsy, which we sort of
Yes.
talked about before.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Talk us, for those of people who don't know at home, like what is the Drowsy Chaperone?
It is
Well-
very meta.
If
Sure.
we
It is,
go
yeah.
like to the big picture, it's
Yeah.
kind of about a guy who is in love with a musical,
Yeah.
and the musical is The Drowsy Chaperone.
Yeah.
But the whole joke is no one has any idea what he's talking about. He's like,
Right.
"This is my favorite musical. Do you remember The Drowsy Chaperone?" And it's like, "No, we have no idea what this
Yeah.
is."
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it opens up and it's not a typical opening number. I mean, it opens up and you're just like in a guy's living room and he's like, I mean,
Yeah, no, I'm familiar.
Yeah.
I'm looking at those words right now.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
Long.
yeah,
yeah,
a lot of words. Yeah.
page and a half too.
But it follows like the story of the Drowsy Chaperones being narrated by a guy just sitting in his living room who's just like like it's, I don't know, it's like a Sunday night, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like drinking
Chill vibes.
Yeah, literally.
Tea only.
Literally. But then the plot of the musical that we're watching the guy listen to in his living room is about a wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
This is a wedding and stuff happens. Yeah.
That's the best plot
Yeah.
I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love, that's when people pitch me plays all the time. It's like, just tell me the setting and then
Yeah.
tell me that things happen. And
Yeah.
I'll go from there.
Yeah.
There's a playwright trio.
Mm.
They write a bunch of like, it's like Nana goes to Vegas or like so and so.
Yeah.
But at the end of all of their plays, it says every conceivable and inconceivable thing that can happen does. Which is my favorite sentence
Yeah.
anyone has
That's
ever
fun.
written. Because it's like, all of it's in the play, you guys.
Yeah.
Whatever you need, we got
Right.
it. So you guys, we're in the middle of rehearsals. Are you guys heading to an Act 1 run pretty soon? I think Jerusha.
We just finished.
You guys just finished
We're
Act 1.
moving to
All
Act
right.
2.
We're starting Act 2. Yeah.
Sweet. Amazing.
Yeah. Yes.
What was it like kind of piecing together that front half? Because that front half is
great.
heavy.
Yeah,
It was fun.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. It was I mean, it's always a struggle to do your first run ever,
Yeah.
I think. Like it is after like you don't review something for a while and then it's like, oh wait, I have to do this.
Right.
Nothing's smooth,
But I think in terms of Act 1 run through stumble
I
throughs
think
go,
it was
I think
actually
it went pretty
good.
well.
I
Yeah.
mean, everything
Yeah.
like pieced together well.
Yeah.
The great part about a stumble through too is like, did you finish it? Then it did go well. Like
Right.
that is
Right,
truly
right.
the rule of a stumble
Right,
through.
right,
Is
right.
we made it all the way through.
Yeah.
Everyone has the same amount of limbs that they came in with.
True.
That's half the like it's
Yeah.
100%. Well, in this first half, like what would you say is kind of your favorite part about the show? Is it like choreo? Is it the songs? Is it like watching some of the scenes happen? Like what is sort of your favorite
For
part about
me,
this?
it's watching the scenes happen, especially his scene, his Aldolfo scene. I think is
God,
like
what a song.
one of the funniest things
crazy.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was oh my god, it was so funny.
Can you ask the question again?
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
What would you say like, of like the three things in musical theater, like the singing, the acting, the
Yeah.
dancing? What is kind of been your favorite thing to latch onto in this
okay,
first
yeah.
part of rehearsal?
I really enjoy the choreo. I think the choreo is really fun, especially Cold Feet. The song Cold Feet. I think the tapping in that number is really fun, and then also like Show Off is a great number to do.
Yeah.
And Toledo Surprise. I mean, I don't know. I love the songs and I like the choreo.
Yeah, I feel like this show has a bunch of like sleeper hits.
Oh yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
it's definitely one of those shows where as you kind of like continue doing theater,
Yeah.
it keeps popping back up. Like this
Right.
one, you guys will be in Annie for the rest of your lives. Annie will never stop.
Right. Right.
What was the other one? There was when I was on tour, every town that we stopped in, there's like 118 cities. I would say 90 of those cities had a production of Waitress going on.
Really?
Yeah, it's just one of like sometimes like there's just
Wow.
shows that take and you'll see them literally
Yeah,
everywhere.
so that's definitely the show.
And Drowsy's definitely feels like one of the ones.
Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to about performing Drowsy when it comes time for the show?
I think it's not often you get to do a show and you're like told to like interact with the audience or like talk to the audience kind of.
Yeah.
And even the roles that aren't the man in the chair, which like his role is to talk to the audience, but even those roles like you get to have fun with the audience. So I'm excited for that, like audience work and like breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cuz it's kind of like there is no fourth wall for Drowsy in a way. Like there
Fully.
is, but there's kind of not.
Yeah, I mean, don't come on the stage, but like,
Right,
but
right,
like,
right,
but
right.
100%, we like acknowledge that you are there
Exactly.
for the first time, and
Yeah,
that's really nice.
exactly. Yeah.
That's so interesting. You brought up like you have to play a bad actor. What, obviously, as somebody who has like a skill set, how do you like honestly play being bad at a thing that you have developed yourself to be good at?
I kind of like interpret the lines differently. Like, you kind of like, because what I would usually do is I see the line and I go like, okay, like how would you say this naturally? And then I kind of like just don't do that. And it's like I say this where it's like this guy just is like, oh, this is the line I'm supposed to say. I'm just gonna say this thing right now. And like,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter like how he says it, but it's like it's kind of like that.
Yeah, you're like reverse engineering,
Yeah.
which make it sound like completely unrealistic. That's so interesting. What would you say is like, for Adolfo?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Hey.
What would you say has been like the most fun thing about? You have one of like the most fun songs in musical theater. Like I Am Adolfo
Yeah.
is something that like
Yeah.
people want to do. So like,
Yeah.
what has been the most fun in like getting to sort of play with that material?
I want to say everything. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. I don't even like no. Like I honestly don't even know. Like genuinely, I haven't not had fun doing anything. Like learning the song was so fun. Trying to figure out how I want to do the song was so fun. Trying to figure out the accent was so fun. Like seriously, it's just fun. Like I just love doing it all.
That's
Yeah.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Like way
Thank
to
you.
hit a gold mine.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of shows where I like come in every day and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll say the words this time around. There's like Leaf Coney Bear was one of the
That's
ones for me
similar
where
to
I was
Leaf. Like that's literally yeah.
Yeah,
There-
it's just so much fun.
Loved being Leaf. Yeah.
I'll
And
do it every
same
day of
with-
the week.
Yeah.
So you guys are working so much here.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of ICDT, what are some of the things that you do? Are you like still doing like artistic things outside of the spaces? Go off. Tell me everything.
Yes.
Lay it down.
Well, me and Noah and the guy who's supposed to be here, Eli, we are all in a chorus line at Corsa in Berkeley.
Wow.
So we'll
Just
be
got
doing
cast.
that. Yes, I just got cast late, but
Summer
just 'cause
show.
they were looking for someone.
Listen, happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
That's how I booked my tour.
Really?
I was the last ad.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Last second.
But yeah, so
But yeah.
it's a full summer show, so we're gonna start rehearsals in June, and then we perform last week of July and first week of August.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. So you went from like I don't really dance, I can't really perform in front of people,
Yeah.
to straight up like this is one of like we don't change the choreography to that show. You know what I mean? Like it
No,
is
yeah.
like iconic from beginning to end.
Yeah.
How do you? How? Like my brain is like kind of like misfiring. Like,
I've been like working on dancing. He's already a great dancer, but yeah, I've been kind of just like I'm taking a dance class at ICDT actually.
nice. This is Cat's class.
Yeah.
Cat's class.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that's gonna help a lot with just like technique and stuff.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yes, I hope so.
Pretty sure.
No, it will. Cat means business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat's my choreographer for junior.
Okay.
Like every
Yeah.
time I come in, I'm like, dang.
Yeah. She's.
Thank God I have
It's-
you.
it's
Yeah.
great, yeah. So that's gonna be a crazy experience for me. That'll probably be the most challenging show that I do,
Yeah.
at least now.
Yeah, up to this point.
Yeah.
But that's really exciting. It's cool that like something that because I've taught at a couple of different places, and I'm really shocked when I come here and it's like all of the guys are amazing dancers. Like all the guys, and not like even if it's not like everybody's technically perfect, it is so hard to get guys who aren't interested in dance to like commit themselves to a move before they're just kind of
Right.
like, this is me raising my arm and
Right.
kick, right?
Right.
Like, what is it like? Is there something about the way that we do dance here that makes you excited to try it? Like I know Jerusha's choreo is like astounding.
Yeah. It's
great, yeah.
Chicago, brilliant.
Yeah.
What is it about dance that like makes you practice and not other guys practice? You know what I mean?
Do you want to?
Well, I mean, I became a main dancer in Legally Blonde, I want to say.
Yeah.
So I've been a main dancer in all the shows since then. I was so at the old company that didn't have the rights for shows. I was one of the dancers there, but then COVID happened, so I stopped doing theater and I stopped practicing all of that altogether. That company shut down. I was looking for the company. I can do that. Obviously, I did High School Musical. I didn't go out to be a dancer because I was like, I probably can't dance anymore. Like I was like, nah, I'm not gonna be a dancer. But then I saw the choreo and I was like, oh my god, I should have been a dancer. Like,
Yeah.
oh, so I went back to it and I kind of reignited that spark. So yes, I guess seeing that choreo, like Drew's choreo, reignited like my want to dance.
That's cool.
So that's yeah.
Yeah, when you can see something on stage and you're like, that is something, and not that it, like we keep saying it like because it's the name of the company, but
Right.
if you can like look at something and be like, I can do that,
Right.
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
rad because then
Yeah.
you will work on the thing that you know you can do.
100%.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How is it for you, like as you're like building a dance vocabulary and everything? Because I'll be honest, like I describe myself as a mover. Like I can definitely do an 8 count, but you don't want me front row. Also, I'm too tall. I'll block everybody.
Yeah. I really do not know. I'm just
Great.
I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go, and I hope it just gets better. But I feel like it's been helpful being a drummer because I've been playing the drums for a really long time. So like I play in jazz band at my high school, and like we go to jazz festivals like all around the Bay Area and stuff. But I have like kind of developed this like really good rhythmic timing, which I think helps a lot in dance, like
100%.
hitting things and stuff. So I think I already kind of have some sort of advantage, just in that aspect. But I think just like movements and flexibility are kind of hard. But like I see people like on stage, like I just went and saw Book of Mormon like 2 days ago. It was great, and like the dancing was like really cool.
Oh yeah,
It's
Turn It
just,
Off
like,
is one of my favorite numbers.
yeah. And I was like, I kind of like I want to move like that. Like I think that's just like a really impressive thing, and I'm just like trying to get to that point. But
That's cool. I like that you have a goal. Like I know that sounds so basic, but you often talk to like young actors and you're like, "Well, what do you want to do?" And they're like, "I want to be on Broadway." And you're like, "Great. How are you going to get there?" And they're like, "By being talented." And you're like,
Yeah.
"Okay. What does that mean? Like how do you develop that?" And to hear that like
Yeah.
you both are coming from this place of like, "Yes, I have like a natural talent for sure, but it takes consistent and like concerted effort to continuously like grow that is, I mean, like as an educator, like it makes my heart sing because otherwise you know like you have to spend time inspiring people to be better versus like if you walk in and you already want to be better,
Yeah.
I know we can work together.
Yeah.
50 ways to Sunday. So you got chorus line coming up, and then big shot dreams. Like what are roles that you guys are kind of like that are down the pipeline? They may not be happening in and around the area, but you know, like at some point, like that's something you want. I'm a Sondheim person. George and Sunday in the Park with George is like very much in my bucket list.
Yeah.
I'm sensing a trend.
Yeah.
Great.
I love that show. Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
I love that role. I love the show.
Fair.
Hot take. I don't love the show, but I love that role, so I would love to be that role. Barfay? No, Chip in Spelling Bee.
Yeah.
I think Chip would be fun. If I were to do it again and not get Leaf, I would love to be Chip.
Sure.
Or I'd go out for Chip. I don't know. Again, Elder Price. I said that. I'd love to be Elder Price. I'd like to do. I think Harold Hill would be fun.
Yeah.
Harold Hill could be a good role. Yeah.
Yeah. I love
Yeah,
the things like
those are-
back in the conversation.
Yeah.
yeah.
I love that you also like Beetlejuice is another one where like that
Yeah.
fourth wall is kind of
Yes.
like
Yeah.
non-existent.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
there are no walls. So
Literally,
I like it's cool
yeah.
that you really like this kind of like interactive,
Yeah.
maybe more immersive
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
style
yeah,
show.
definitely.
That's really cool.
I would probably also say Chip in Spelling Bee. I don't know if I have like the essence to do Leaf, but I would love to do Leaf because that's just like amazing. But yeah, I'd say Chip, Spelling Bee, Don Lockwood, and Singing in the Rain.
Oh
is,
wow!
Like
Oh.
that is such a long
Yeah.
shot, but like is definitely something that I would be interested in doing.
Forgot about that show.
That's incredible.
That's my favorite musical.
This really
Yeah.
blows my mind because like when I was your age, we had this like theater competition thing that we had to do, and like the name of the game was always like pick the newest most groundbreaking, like grungiest musical you could find. And to hear that like there's been sort of like a genuine return to like loving Golden Age is so cool, because people forget how good that music is.
Yeah.
People forget like how good Cole Porter songs are. Like Anything Goes is one
Yeah.
of my favorite shows of all
Porter's
time.
great.
And people forget like that's like really actable, singable music.
Yeah.
Singing in the Rain, another one.
It's best movie of all time.
Yes. God. We were just talking about
Incredible.
Babylon
Oh my
earlier
goodness.
too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and, like,
Oh my god, yeah.
that's the love letter.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the blueprint. Is
Yeah.
Singing in the Rain 100% of the time. Wow, those are excellent. Like in my head, it was like you both were going to come in and be like, not that there's anything wrong with wanting to be Evan Hansen, but like in my head, you're both going to come in and be like, Evan Hansen is the role that I want to be.
I see that a lot. I mean, I've never seen Dear Evan Hansen. I'm low-key a
saw the
theater
movie.
fan. Really?
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not.
There is no
But,
such
like,
thing as like a fake theater fan. If you go,
right.
that's really half the battle, because like
Yeah.
we're all fighting
Yeah.
for an audience, and so the fact that you show up to a show at all is stellar.
Yeah.
Right.
Feel free to not like what you see. At least you're going. There's been
I actually have a very, very hot take. I'm kind of scared to say it here.
okay.
I don't love
Now for our Spotlight performance teaser. Here is Bevan singing She Used to Be Mine from Waitress.
She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She's all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
I'm kind of scared to say it here.
It's okay.
I don't love Hamilton.
Go on. I mean, like, this may or may not make you go. I don't care.
I think it's very impressive.
Sure.
I think that the singing is great. The choreography is incredible. I think that like, just like the whole show just being like a continuation of songs is cool. I just like. I feel like it might be glazed just a little too much.
Sure.
I think it's good.
Yeah,
I think it's good.
yeah.
I think it's.
It's crazy when something like
I don't love like all of the songs though. I feel like there's like a few that are
yeah.
great, but then
Yeah.
I feel like a good amount of them are like all right.
yeah, it's interesting. I mean, Lin-Manuel, fight me. But like
He walks in.
there was that would be incredible. Eli walks in with Lin-Manuel Miranda. There was something about how who runs the orphanage? Eliza?
Yes.
Yeah. So when she opens the orphanage, it opens in Washington Heights, New York, and which is like very famously in the
Right,
Heights.
in the Heights, yeah.
And he had put a reference to In the Heights, like he had them singing the In Washington Heights, like in Hamilton,
Oh,
and the
I
producers
didn't-
had to be like, "Hey man,
Really?
you gotta cut that out."
Jeez.
You got it, or maybe the producer, maybe it was him.
Oh, that
maybe
would've
he
been
like,
cool.
Yeah, I know. I love that. kind of
That would've
stuff,
been
like,
really
motifs.
cool.
Like
Yeah.
I love inside baseball stuff. That's great.
Yeah.
especially in theater when it's like
Right.
a niche thing. And this is kind of the thing about Hamilton. Like when you do have this sort of like niche interest, not that theater is niche, but like it's it's something like a subset of people. And suddenly everyone is coming up to you and they're like, "Have you heard of musicals before?" And you're like, "Yes, I've been doing them
Right.
for years."
Yeah,
yeah.
Which ones do you like? And they only want to talk about Hamilton.
Because Hamilton is just like the mainstream show.
Sure.
I mean, for a good reason. It is a great show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely. I'll go see anything that has spectacle to it. I'm gonna go see the new Paranormal Activity play that's opening up at ACT this Friday.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's the guy who did the special effects for A Cursed Child and the Stranger Things play.
Okay.
And the Stranger Things
Same-
special effects,
Dang. Wait, same
same guy.
Broadway? on Broadway.
I heard that
The Stranger Things one on Broadway, yeah.
That guy is
That
at
guy.
ACT
Yes.
and did Paranormal Activity.
Uh-huh.
Whoa!
Because like a lot of stuff,
Wow.
like you guys do, like the Bay is a really cool place where things happen before they move to New York. Like Wicked premiered here
So did Spelling Bee.
before it went to New York. Spelling Bee was another one.
premiered here.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
before.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a lot of really cool original material that happens here that eventually kind of makes its way over. And like hearing you guys talk about wanting to work outside of ICDT and like doing things independently,
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's the right mentality, right? Because all those people who are successful in doing the things are the people
Right.
who are making it and acting in it and like writing, not just one or the 40 million others.
Yeah.
So in the same vein of looking into the future, theater after high school, is it something like you're interested in pursuing? Are we just kind of like, I don't want to talk about life after high school, I just want to get through the Drowsy Chaperone?
Mm-hmm.
Like chat a little bit about it if you want.
I am currently in the midst of choosing which college I want to commit to for theater.
Yeah. Welcome to it.
That's rough.
Where are you?
It's a rough choice.
What are the I don't know.
Um,
Here's the thing, I don't know any of the programs out here.
Yeah,
I'm fully
right.
from the East Coast, so I
Right.
have no idea what's going on out here.
I am choosing between Emerson,
Okay.
Boston.
Oh. All right, go
Yeah.
ahead, East Coast. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
back on board. I'm settling back in it.
Yeah, Marymount Manhattan.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear back from Fordham and NYU. And then also SCAD. Are you familiar?
Yeah, in
Georgia.
Atlanta.
Yeah. And then I'm choosing another one. I'm choosing between is Cal State Fullerton. So that's LA.
Nice.
Yeah,
Phenomenal.
that's where I'm.
MT, musical theater? Or...
Just theater, acting.
Nice.
Yeah, not musical theater.
Huh.
Yeah.
See, this is...
Yeah.
I'm picking out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am actually wanting to major in film.
Incredible.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm going after. Because I started doing theater because I wanted to learn how to act, which is kind of strange because I mean, I feel like that's not like the main thing that you do that for, but I didn't know what it was. Because I felt like every director should do some acting and every actor should do some directing. It's just like
100%.
to know that you
Yeah.
know to know how to direct an actor, you need to know how you want to be directed. You know, so that's why I joined theater. But I just kind of fell in love with actually performing. But I think overall, I still just do want to go into like filmmaking and like movies and stuff.
That's, I mean, these are both
I mean,
completely viable things.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I, as somebody who is terrified of being like on movie sets, it's so cool when I hear somebody talk about like, well, in order for me to do this, I should learn how to be the actor that I would be communicating with.
Yeah.
Because as you were talking about earlier, right, when you're building that team, when it's 50 people in a room working together, if you all have that shared vocabulary, the project is like 7 million times easier than when
Yeah.
you're like, no, stage left is here. Or like, I don't know, I keep going back to Margot Robbie. Like Margot Robbie in Babylon, like when she does that silent cry take,
That
like
was great.
18 times in a row,
Yeah.
it's A, one of my favorite moments ever in a movie. But B, it's like very clear that she is a director and also is an actor and can do both at the same time.
Yeah.
It helps her performance so much more. Do you guys have interest in plays that aren't musicals? Like as somebody who's doing theater, like do you have a play that you're interested in, or is it like, or like an era? Is it like, I was a really weird kid. I was super into Shakespeare. It was like the basis.
Really?
It was the basis of my Shakespeare. I don't know who wrote it. Judi Dench. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to Judi Dench. She wrote a book called Shakespeare Pays the Bills. Because in the summers when you're auditioning, everywhere runs a Shakespeare festival.
Right.
And so a lot of like what you can get into immediately is Shakespeare. And so I was like, that I'm going to connect with first.
Yeah. I mean, I've done Radium Girls.
Oh, yeah,
I've done
yeah.
that play.
I'm very familiar with that story.
Yeah. Unfortunately, as much as I hate to admit it, I don't know enough about plays
Sure.
as a whole. I know like Neil Simon.
Great. That's
Great-
an excellent
great
start.
playwright.
Yeah.
What else? David Auburn.
Okay.
I know him.
Yeah.
I just don't know enough about.
Oh, did you read Proof?
I am familiar with Proof.
You should look at Proof.
Okay.
You should look at Proof.
Okay, we'll do.
You should look at Not the Grandpa.
Okay.
The famously
Okay.
the only other guy in the play who's not 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just because like as somebody who like really my basis is like acting like theater first and foremost, and then like a musical if I
Yeah.
if like that's what I have to do. it's cool to me to hear what are the plays that people like. Like I'm a huge. Do you guys know the play that goes wrong?
Yes.
Love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Their
yeah.
work,
That's really cool.
They're like teleplays that they do on
Yeah.
what is it, the Goes Wrong show.
Yeah.
I love farce. Again, high stakes stupid, right? Like I
Right,
love
right,
bits
right,
and comedy.
right.
So like that's where I tend to want to live.
Right.
Cool. Well, this is a terrible segue. Because I was just talking about like your future and what you want. But bringing it back to ICDT.
Yeah.
What are sort of the takeaways or do you have any takeaways from doing shows here, classes, whatever it is that you're like know that you can take with you as you move on to like that next place? No. It's just-
I mean, pretty much everything I learned about acting, because like with COVID, I kind of like lost, like I kind of forgot everything I had learned about acting previously. And then coming back, like I kind of got re-taught and I relearned everything that like the basis of everything I need. So it kind of taught me. Also, my old company, gonna go back to them really quick. They didn't really, the shows are really funny, but they didn't really do a good job at like directing us and like teaching us and stuff. So with, like, it really taught me how to be directed, where I can do that. Like
Cool.
It taught me how to receive a note and to how to be directed.
That is such a skill set.
Yeah, yeah.
I have worked with professional actors who don't know how to
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, right.
And it turns into like a 15-minute conversation of like, well, I would do that, but at that point in
Yeah.
time, there's actually a block there, which is in
Yeah.
my way. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
right.
love,
Yeah.
that's a solid, that's a great answer.
Yeah, thank
Good
you.
job. Great work.
Thank you.
It's a great interview so far.
Shoot, I mean, yeah, that was kind of.
No, it's okay.
That was like
Double
that was
down.
really good.
Sorry.
That was kinda- I think just like being polite. You know, you want people to remember you for like being a, you know, like, oh, this person was nice to work with. You know.
Yeah.
That's a great thing. Patience, definitely.
For sure.
Yeah. Just kind of like going through the process. You can't be great immediately. You know, you have to like. Yeah.
That makes my heart sing. Something that I really focus on is like trying to get people to love the process part of theater and like not just the product. And by people, I mean like the people in the show, right? Like,
Yeah.
not a knock on any of my juniors, but when you're 11 and 12, like your whole mindset is the show. I can't wait to
right.
perform for my parents, my friends, my family.
Right.
And sort of like hear that at some point there is a switch where you're like, actually, the thing that I love is being able to practice this so that the product can be as good as I want it to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Is like, you really can't teach that. And it sounds like somehow you got that lesson here, which
Yeah.
is so cool. And I
Yeah.
want to pick the brain of whoever put that lesson
Yeah.
in your brain. 'Cause that's like so stellar. Because there are actors who, not to make everything about grad school, but like, I remember very specifically in a rehearsal, somebody got cast in a role. They did the first read through. The director gave them a note. And then afterwards they came up to me and they said, well, why did she cast me if she didn't like any of my choices? And it was like, well, actually, she cast you because she wants to work with you so that the two of you can make choices together. And like having to re-explain collaboration, that
Right.
takes time.
Yeah.
And it's a muscle
Yeah.
to like learn and work out, right? Like acting, if you take a year off, suddenly you do feel out of
forget.
shape. I don't
Yeah.
know. The Drowsy Chaperone will be the first time I performed since October of this past year.
Really?
And I've been doing shows, like, and before that, I've been doing shows 8 days a week, or 8 shows a week for about like 3.5 years,
Wow.
give or take like 2 or 3 weeks off
Wow.
here and there. So like, I have no idea
Yeah.
what that's going to look like.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hope
yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a muscle that you have to like consistently work out. You've already sort of talked about where you kind of want to go. Are there any, in terms of like film, continuing it in theater, are there any other facets of doing theater, film? You've talked a bit about wanting to direct, writing at all, any interest? Or is it like performance is really where you live, or like film? You have a real umbrella. Because I feel like there's film, there's like directing, there's all the things that go underneath it, right?
Yeah.
Cinematography, and then you have like, no, the performance, the acting coaching, the everything else. Like where do you kind of see yourself best fitting? Is it kind of an all over thing? I want to do it all.
Are you saying like if I weren't to be acting, where would I see myself being? Or-
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
is there
yeah.
another part of doing theater?
Yeah,
that
yeah,
interests
okay,
you?
yeah. I think set design would be really cool, or like set to be on
Heck
tech.
yeah.
I think
I have to stop myself from cursing.
to do set design or to just help build a set or paint a set would be so awesome. and I think that is so cool. I always thought like if I wasn't in theater for acting, I would do it for like set. Like I think that set is so cool.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
getting into like those Neil Simons
Yeah,
and like those
right.
farces.
Yeah.
You get to do magic tricks with your set, and that's
Well,
cool.
and because I feel like set is kind of like the biggest part of the theater going experience. Like if you're walking into a theater and the set sucks, you're gonna be
You're
like,
kind of like, this
like,
is
I don't-
not a fun environment.
right.
Yeah.
And
It's
also,
really on
and
the
also
actors to
it's
suddenly
like,
make it fun.
right? It's like the set is what initially can pull you in and make the audience feel like they're actually there, like what they're watching is real.
Mm.
So it's like if you're watching a production of Into the Woods and all of the trees are cardboard boxes that are painted, you're gonna be like,
Yeah, I
you
see
know
what you're
I mean?
saying.
Yeah,
We're not
Yeah.
in the woods.
It's another point in your immersive theater bag that you were like, yeah, like
Yeah.
the set is the thing that brings the audience into the world. Like I
Yeah.
just, as somebody who's like perpetually talking to young actors,
Yeah.
and I'm like, no, this is your motif.
Yeah.
You focus
Yeah.
on this and you'll
Yeah.
be great. But cool. Like I love again, like another like statement towards immersive stuff because
Mhm.
audiences have a hard time
yeah,
just like being audiences right now.
Right,
They
yeah.
want to be involved in the story in some capacity. Umbrella film. What is it? Are you kind of like all over the place with it?
A little bit. I would love to, like, just direct movies, or like if there was like a musical or something. I think like if that I wasn't acting in, I think I would have fun directing it. Or this is kind of weird, playing in the pit. I am obsessed with like musical pits and stuff. Like I would
Yeah.
100% like play the drums in the pit. I think that would be really fun.
that'd be really cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I've never been in a pit because I can't play anything. But I love the pit
Yeah.
because they make me sound better. Is there somebody whose career you kind of look at and you're like, that's exactly the one that I want to have, or there's something similar? Like I want to be someone like that. Mine is Tim Curry. Like I think
Oh.
like like Clue, Rocky Horror.
Yeah,
Um, See, and like he's incredibly transformative every time. I think Stanley Tucci's another one who kind of like does the same thing. So like those are people that I look at and I'm like, that would be a cool career to have.
Like Daniel Radcliffe or Hugh Jackman, to where they can go. They went like both routes of like being on stage and in movies. Whereas
yeah.
like Hugh Jackman, obviously famous movie actor, but also was Harold Hill in the Broadway Music Man.
Original Gaston,
Right, exactly.
or not original.
No,
but
but
one
he
of-
was
but like
Gaston. Yeah, yeah. And then Daniel Radcliffe, obviously movie actor, but is now on Broadway. So I think any of like that route is really cool.
Yeah, I can
Interesting.
do all the things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like the hunger there.
I think like Gene Kelly for me a little bit, because like he's a fantastic performer. I don't know if he did much on the stage, but he did a lot of like just like on screen performing, which I think is cool and I would do definitely. But he also is like a director. He co-directed Singing in the Rain,
Mhm.
which is cool. But then just like other careers that I love are like Spielberg, Scorsese, just like something like that.
Yeah, the big film guys.
Yeah.
So kind of moving into our last couple of questions, we
Mm-hmm.
ask everybody 10 years ago, so 7.
Yeah.
What did you think you'd be doing when you were this age?
I thought that I would be animating.
Really?
I was an animator. I was an animator when I was 7. I was doing like claymation, and
Those were good.
I was doing claymation and drawing. I thought I would be either like a comic book artist or an animator.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I thought
had-
I was gonna like own a dragon. Like this is like you were like, no, I had a career.
I was like making my own like comic books and stuff, and then also like doing claymation and whatnot.
Wow.
So yeah, that's probably what I thought I'd
That's
be
so detail oriented
doing. Yeah,
to be
yeah,
at 7. That's incredible.
yeah.
What a focus.
What grade was I in when I was 7?
7
were in-
is like first or second,
Oh,
I think.
I wanted to be an archaeologist.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Full.
Yeah.
That's Indiana Jones.
That was Indiana
Yeah,
Jones.
yeah.
I was rather dumb. I saw Indiana Jones. I was like, that's what I want to do. It's like,
Yeah.
I want to be an archaeologist. I want to do what Indiana Jones does. That is absolutely not what archaeologists do. But I was kind of like, well, not fully. I mean, just like they don't do car chases and blow things up. But
That we know of.
Yeah, they don't fight a
yes,
lot.
they don't
I don't
publicize
think
it.
they do
True,
that.
true, true.
But I was kind of like, that's not really what they do. And I was like, oh, that was a movie. And then I was kind of like, oh, like this Steven Spielberg guy is kind of cool. It's like he did Jaws, he did Jurassic Park. It was like, wow, okay, that's kind of cool. But that happened later. But yeah, like 10 years ago, I think I wanted to be an archaeologist. Or I was just kind of doing whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just picking up vibes. What advice? I mean, it's so funny to like try to imagine giving your like a 7-year-old you advice. What would you say if you could give any advice to like what to that 7-year-old? What would that sound like?
Keep being creative.
Mm.
Because I think, like, ever like for as long as I can remember, I wanted my career to be something like I want to be an animator, I want to be a comic book artist, I want to be a movie maker, I want to do. No way, bro!
Take some time. Hey,
Yeah.
while we have you, 10 years ago, what did you think you'd be doing right now?
Years ago, I was like in utero.
I was like, yeah, were you like 6? Like what?
Yeah, I was like, I
four,
was
dude.
5 years old.
Great. Okay. Cool.
So
doing?
I wasn't thinking about much. I guess I thought I was going to be a roly-poly expert because
Brilliant.
I had so many roly-polies at my preschool and I loved roly-polies. That's all I thought.
This is incredible. This is the best day of my life.
I was literally like 5. Sorry.
No. You're doing great.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's just, this is so far into the...
It was like truly, I was like, and a wrap up.
We were literally
Knock, knock, knock.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
This is
No,
great.
you're good. This is great. This
It's
is
unscripted. This is
Wow.
ICDT
Wow.
ICDT unscripted.
Wow, this is-
Yeah.
stellar. No,
This is the real meaty part of the interview.
this is truly
This
what
is gonna be the
theater
most-
is like,
this is-
actually.
this is
This is
what-
gonna be the
Right.
most replayed part of the.
ICDT is like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the vibe that I pick up on where it's like, listen, we're all doing our absolute best. Sometimes the plan is not going to happen the way that the plan is.
Yeah. Right.
So instead, let's just go with whatever the plan turns into.
Right.
And that's my favorite thing in the world.
So you've missed our last like 10 rehearsals. So
Yeah, I did. I was in a production of All Shook Up.
it was great.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was really
dang. The resume keeps building.
What?
Sorry.
My-
The resume keeps... Terrible. I was saying the resume keeps building like you are.
Oh!
Yeah,
I
the
thought you
resume.
said like the Resu King's building.
Yeah, as it turns out, as I'm learning, as I keep watching myself on camera, I have terrible diction.
Okay.
For somebody who like has a master's degree in performing Shakespeare, like whose whole job it is to like make words clear for people. It's not my favorite thing.
You know, I'm reading Hamlet right now.
How's that going?
It's rough.
Yeah, it's a tough
It's a
time.
rough show.
Yeah, it was my
Did you
least
like
favorite
it?
show to do.
You don't know what Hamlet?
Yeah.
like half an hour ago.
I liked 12th Night.
12th Night's a great
12th
time.
Night's fun.
She had
Oh.
text. I was like hopped in the car. Just-
Okay.
It's okay. I'll make sure we get it. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna round this out, and then
One-on-one interview.
and then yeah, we'll do like a quick 30 where I do like a
We'll
quick dirty
Awesome.
interview real quick just to make sure we have some extra time. That way you didn't sprint here for nothing because that would be terrible.
Got it.
So we're back. So do you have any advice for 5-year-old roly poly you?
Keep chasing those dreams.
Like the roly poly dreams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did like to sing though, so I would say just like, I mean, just keep singing and keeping like having fun. Like I was just like I was really into it back then, and then I think that's kind of like originally what like got my mom thinking that I should do theater. Is like we'd always be like in the back of the car and she'd be playing like The Greatest Showman or something,
Sure.
and I'd like be like belting that in the back, and I mean she loved it, and she went to all of school, like she was in theater. She did theater with Shane and Drusha at Belasco, and it was
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was great. And so she got me into ICDT, and then I just kept going.
Nice. That's amazing. We're going to talk a lot about that in your solo interview coming up here shortly.
Feature.
So we did 10 years ago, the advice for them. 10 years from now, what do you hope to be doing?
I hope to be doing whatever it is that I love at that time.
That is such a profound answer.
Right?
That's so good.
Because, I mean, like, obviously over the course of the last 10 years, my interest has shifted from... it's all stayed in the realm of art, but it's so many different forms of art, so I'm sure I'm going to want to be doing something else in 10 years. So I hope I'm able to do that and support myself financially, but still be doing
That's
that.
a whole
Yeah.
podcast. I can
Yeah.
walk you through.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can walk you through
Yeah.
that is truly maybe that's
Yeah.
that's what we'll talk about is
Yeah.
financial literacy of
Money.
actors. It'll be thrilling. People will love it.
I'll try.
How about you? 10 years from now.
I want to be working on movies. I mean, preferably I'd want to work on the Warner's lot. I think that place is so incredible. I've been there twice, and last time I was there, I had like this whole thing, and I was like, because the sun was going down, which is fun.
It does that. Yeah.
That's
Boy,
so like
you must have fun every day. That's incredible.
But yeah, it looked really pretty. And I was it helped the moment.
Sorry.
And I was kind of like standing on the back lot, and I was looking around on all the fake flats, and I was looking down the rows of the studios and all the numbers, and there were palm trees. And I was like, I want to be here in the future, not because I'm visiting, but because I'm supposed to like be here for real. But I'm gonna be in this same place. And it was like,
That's so cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 10 years from now, Eli hopes to be on time. So, no, I'm kidding. Eli, where do you hope to be 10 years from now?
I kind of just want to be on like a stage, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think it cares like whether or not it's like musical theater or like regular plays or like a choir or anything. Honestly, it's just like I kind of just want to be on stage. I feel like after my first couple shows, it was like this high that was like nothing else, and it's like whenever or after I do a show, I just fall into this like state of depression because I'm just like not there on stage for like the next like 2-3 months, and it's just like it's so sad to think about because like I'm there and it's like it's the happiest that I've been and it's the happiest that I feel like I will be. So I'm always really, really excited to go back. So I have a feeling that won't change in the next 10 years.
That's actually a great way to end this episode. So I appreciate you coming in and saving your thoughts. This has been ICDT Unscripted. Be sure to check out our other episodes, and we'll see you next week for our new episode. Take care. Bye.